Hi guys, I just wanted to jump on here really quickly because I was going over everyone's check-ins today and looking at some of the things that you guys had questions about. And one of the biggest things that people said that they wanted a video of was about the location section of your research paper. So I wanted to go over that with you guys right now. So if you could, if you're watching this video, I want you to pull up Clever right now. And as you can see, I have that open on my screen. And I'm going to scroll down to the library section of as soon as I can find it, right here, the Marshall Library. And I actually already have mine open. So then you need to go to Research Resources. And again, using this section here that Miss Scribner has built for us is a really great tool for you guys right now. I highly recommend using it. You're going to want to go to that bls.gov website again, which has been kind of like our main stop shop. So once you guys get there, I've already kind of done some of this work for you, but I'm going to keep talking about cosmetology because that's been the example that I've been giving you guys over the last couple of weeks. And once you go to the barbers and hairstylists or whatever your career is, I'm going to click on that particular summary and that information that I already know that you guys are very familiar with on this page. So we're looking for the location. You're trying to figure out how do I answer those questions in the location section of my outline. And you're actually going to want to come right here where it says state and area data. And when you click here, I know it doesn't seem, you will get my feedback later. I know it doesn't seem like there's any information here, but you actually want to click in the occupational employment statistics links. So if you come down here, you'll notice that the program produces employment and wage estimates annually for over 800 occupations. These estimates are available for the nation as a whole, for individual states, and for metropolitan and non-metropolitan areas. So the links below go to data maps for employment and wages by state and area. So this is the link that you guys want to click on. And because I've already gone here to make sure I was going to the right area, here is the link. So it takes you directly. And if you notice, this is the information from May 2018. So this is the most recent information that they have. And if you come down, there's a whole lot. So basically, it's just explaining that I can see here that there are 377,210 employed cosmetologists and hairstylists in the country. It's also giving me the hourly wage and the annual wage as well of these careers. So this is also kind of hitting some of your salary questions if you have still been struggling with your salary question. And right here, it even breaks down the different industries that come with being a hairstylist. But if you want to spend more time, I highly recommend looking at this because it's going to give you a little bit more in depth about maybe your particular career. So this is the information that I wanted to show you now. So it's these big old maps. So this says employment of hairdressers by state. So if you actually look here, what it's telling me is that states with the highest employment level in this occupation. So the states with the highest employment of hairstylists is California, Texas, Florida, Pennsylvania, and New York, which is shown here in this dark green. We can also see that that's also the case for Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, Illinois, and Washington, and Maryland as well. So there are a lot of jobs and hairstylists around the country. And it seems like right now, California is a great place for if you are going to be a cosmetologist or a hairstylist, you're in the right state. States where it doesn't seem like there is much, and if you notice, there's only 130 to 1,100 employees in this category, would be those northern states like Maine, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota. Now, again, I'm just talking about my example for hairstylists. You guys may be getting completely different information. I know some of you are looking at aerospace engineering and nursing and chefs and CEOs and business owners. So I know that your information is going to be a little different. But this is just what I wanted to show you guys using my example to show you. So if you scroll down, it will also give you the location quotient of hairdressers, hairstylists, and cosmetologists by state. So basically what this means is that it's states with the highest concentration of jobs and location quotients in this occupation. So as you can see, they're almost completely different states here. So California is on the lower end of the concentration of jobs. Because there's more people, that's why the first graph is high for California, but there's actually less job opportunities and that concentration of jobs in California. There may be more people certified to do that, but it doesn't necessarily show that they're actually getting jobs there. So this graph is kind of showing you where you're probably going to be more likely to get a job. And then again, it breaks down your wages and your employment too. This blue graph is showing your annual wages. So this is explaining who are the highest paid states for your profession. So again, we're seeing California, shocking me actually, Alaska, Washington, Idaho, Colorado, a lot of states on the East Coast. So if you're planning on staying in Colorado, you're probably going to make some okay money, which is really good. But again, you have to factor in cost of living. So while California is in that blue with $31,000 to $45,000, in retrospect to what the cost of living is in California, that's not very much. So those are the things that you guys need to consider with your research paper. As you continue to scroll down, you'll see the employment areas broken down by the little the districts and their metropolitan area. So this is the metro city area with the highest employment level. So as you can see, LA obviously makes that top 10 list here. 11,000 cosmetologists and hairstylists. So 11,000 employment per jobs, 1.9, location quotient, hourly wage, and then your annual mean. So if you actually look here, you see LA area, $28,000 as opposed to New York where you'd be making $34,000. But then if you scroll all the way down here, you go to Seattle, you'd make way more money. There's less of you. So there's only 7,000 hairstylists and cosmetologists in the Seattle area, and you're going to make more money. Also in the long run with per hour, your hourly wage too. So if you're really look at these graphs, because they could show, like we saw before, California technically, they have a really good opportunity here with their wages being on the higher side. But once you factor in cost of living, it's not really that high. Your best bet based on this graph would be actually heading north towards that Seattle area, because you're going to be making way more money on that higher end of the spectrum there. And the cost of living is a little cheaper as well. So again, just go through all these graphs to kind of get a sense of what you're looking for and really just kind of analyze that data, because it's all going to break it down for you really, really, really straightforward. So yeah, go through this whole thing. So hopefully that answers a bunch of your questions about how to find the information on your location. If you guys have any more questions for me, please let me know. I'm available via email. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. So I will talk to you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye.